everybody, welcome back to my craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. My hair's a little wild today. Anyway, I thought I would share with you some finished projects that I have, and yeah, something else that I haven't showed you that I got for Christmas. And I mean, the camera's over here, but I'm looking at myself, so yeah, have to look at myself. But anyway, first off, for Christmas last year, I got a stuffed animal, and it's been not in my craft room, but I finally brought it to my craft room. You know how you kind of unpack things late. But I want to introduce everybody to Sapphire. Love those wings. This is Sapphire. I got this guy for Christmas. I know, I think Sapphire, that had to be a girl's name. So this would be a girl. So I brought Sapphire up here, and I also finally, well, Kitty's been up here. I got Kitty like last October. I don't care. Actually, the name on this says Ember, but this is my Reese. I still haven't made the blue collar. I was going to make a blue collar to put around it, but I have not done that. But that's okay. It's my black kitty cat. I like my black kitty cat. And if you didn't see that video, I got this at Build-A-Bear. That cute little bottom feet. I got this at the Build-A-Bear in Silver Dollar City when we went down for the Harvest Fest. So yeah, got my kitty. I'll set Kitty back over here out of the way. So, and Kitty just jumped off the table. Kitty, you need to stay. Stay. Stay put. At least that kitty's a lot easier to take care of than a real one. Anyway, some things that I have done. I've only got a few things done. I don't believe I showed you this finished one. I may or may not. I can't remember. But if I did, it's a repeat. If I didn't, then here we go. You guys see me working on this, or I mentioned I was working on this. This is a pot holder. This is made out of acrylic yarn. My sister says she wants it, so I'm showing it to you, which I'm pretty sure that I already did, so that I can give it to her next time I see her. But this is the first side, and when I seen this, I got super excited because these blue lines connect in the middle. So I went to the other side to where they connected in the middle as well. So there's that. I'm not sure how to, I know she can fix it if she don't like it fluffy like that. But I'm going to take this and stick it back in my bag so that I can give it to her the next time that I see her. The other thing that I've been working on is I took some purple yarn, this yarn right here, and I took some of this neon orange yarn. This is vibrant orange. And I put these together. If you wonder what this is, I had to pull out the middle, so I have a little additional skein of yarn. Y'all know how that goes. Yeah, I wanted to pull from the middle instead of it flopping around on the outside edge, and I could not get just the strand. I had to pull out the mini skein that was inside the big skein. So I put those two colors together, and I made some polka dot squares. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 of these, and I was originally going to make a little pouch with them, but I changed my mind because I didn't like the way it was going together. So these are all the same, but I've got 9 of them. All of them, the center is the orange with the outside purple. So all the same. They're all the same. And I have taken care of the ends on these, so nothing on the back. I'm not going to use these now, so they're going to go in this bag, which is the donation bag of squares. So there is that. The other project that I've been working on, I actually finished it today, is I was using some of this Bernat Handcraftier cotton. The colorway on this is Psychedelic. Now, I've used this quite a bit. There's quite the hollow spot in the middle, but there is a lot of yarn here. There is 12 ounces of yarn in this. So yeah, this was gifted to me, and I still have quite a bit of this. But I was using this, and I started to make a Tunisian bag. I was doing the Tunisian short row, but it's a little smaller than the first one that I did. So I started with this. I really like the way that worked up. You can see that a little closer. Hold on here. There we go. That won't go in and out, in and out. See a little closer. So what I did was, I just went ahead and with this, the short rows here you could do with just a regular crochet hook. I started to do the rest of this because I made a bag. Go figure. I made a bag and I started to do it with the circular Tunisian crochet hook that I have, the cabled hook. But the hook itself was a little too long to do anything. So I opted to go with my DPCs, double pointed crochet hooks, which those are the ones that I was talking about when I did my last video with going through my hook bags that I carry with me. So I used the 4H that I have, the 4H hooks, and this is what I came up with. It was all Tunisian crochet except this top part here, and this is just single crochet. And I did something a little different in here. You notice it stands up just fine on its own. Well, that's not because the bag, I mean, it probably would anyway, but if you were to put a bunch of heavy stuff in there, it would like smush the bottom out. So, I don't know if you can see, let me roll this down a little bit and you can probably see a little better. I'm not totally finished with this, I don't think, but you can see there's something in the bottom. Well, I took a piece of plastic canvas, this was a square piece, and I cut it into kind of a circle piece. I'm contemplating whether or not to take my yarn and finish this off like you would for a coaster and putting it back down the bottom of the bag, or I think I probably should, because when I go to take it in and out with these parts here where I cut the corners to a round, those parts do catch on the return stitch loops on the inside. So eventually I probably will do that before I sell it or give it away or whatever. But yeah, this is what I did. I finished this up today. I like the way this turned out. I think it is really cool. I was trying to look for a striping pattern or some sort of color pattern on that, and I really can't see any. This light blue here makes an X. The dark blue goes this way. The red goes this way. The yellow kind of makes an X. But yeah, there's really no exact pattern on this of what the color does. So yeah, that's what I have accomplished. That's what I've been working. That's what I've been up to. And now it's time to find another project. I've thought about working on this. I have done a little bit, but it's kind of bulky to carry this around. But if you remember, this is my cross stitch. And silly me, I counted it wrong. I just figured that it was, you know, as said. But this one actually has to go horizontal instead of vertical. And it actually is working quite well. I did get it started a little bit. And it's pretty cool. On the back side, you really can't see the stitches. Yeah, that is kind of neat. Now, of course, when I go, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this. Now that it's not going to work like I wanted it to, I probably could make it a bag, but that'd be a really skinny bag. So I probably won't do that. I'll probably just make it, I could make a wall hanging out of it too. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But I do have it started. But it is kind of, I don't want to carry all of these yarns around with me all the time. So I might just have to pick a few and go with it and take those with me instead of all of them, so that I can work on that and get that done. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room. Let me know down in the comments below what you've been working on this past weekend, and I will see you in my next video.